Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and in today's video, let's dig in with Pheobe Philo's new brand. I'm a huge Celine lover, old Celine, new Celine, what have you. I really adore the brand, and especially during the time when Pheobe Philo was the creative director of Celine, I feel like she created really many iconic Celine designs that are still known as like Pheobe Philo era or old Celine or what have you. And she announced, I think last year or a year before that she will create her own brand. She will open and start up a new brand called Pheobe Philo after herself, where she designs everything. And earlier this year, maybe like 2 months ago or something, they finally opened up that you can give your email address to them and they will then inform when everything is official. And obviously I did sign up for that because I was super curious to see what her brand looks like, what type of items, especially bags, let's be real here, the bags really intrigued, and just in general what she comes up, because as mentioned, I really enjoyed her designs while she was at Celine. A week ago on Monday, I got an email that it's now open, live out there. She had opened her website or online store, to put it that way, and it was possible to view the items that she had created and that you are able to buy. Now, I feel like we should talk a bit, because was I the only one who was expecting a bit smaller price level, especially with the handbags? First of all, there's only 3 types of handbags currently. And as a handbag lover, I was a bit disappointed. I was maybe expecting a few more designs, a bit more variation of what to get. So that's the first thing. Not that many handbag designs. But the biggest thing that I was looking at was the price level on things on her website. And I have come up with a few examples, and then maybe you can tell me if I'm crazy and that the price level is completely reasonable and that I should check myself or whatever, or then if you agree with me, or if you don't even care that she opened up her own store, please share. I'll take my laptop so that I have the correct names and prices and whatnot to talk with. So the first handbag that caught my eye is the XL Cabas tote. And yes, this is massive. This is like humongous bag, but it is still a tote bag, a big open tote bag in leather. And this particular one is sold for 6,800 euros. I'm a bit confused here. What is so special in this bag? There is a bit of difference in price depending on what color or material you choose, but if I remember correctly, they are all still over 6,000 euros. I think this is really overpriced. Like, considering that these type of simple open totes are usually pretty much on the like entry level with designer bags or brands, and yet this is nearly 7,000 euros. This is like Chanel money or Hermes money almost. Not that I would be spending that type of money at those brands, but this is very subtle, quiet luxury, minimum branding, just the bag, a very simple design, probably super good quality and all of that. But I don't really know how this can be priced so high. Just a mystery. Because if we look at the second bag, which is the gig bag, I'm gonna call it the gig bag. This is priced at 2,800, and I feel like this is more reasonable, even though I think this is still very overpriced for what it is. And I don't really know, maybe there are people who are just so crazy about her and her designs that they are willing to put this type of money to begin with to her items. But I think that there is still like something missing for these items to be priced this way. So like this is 2,800 euros, a lot less than the XL Cabot tote, but still really high price points for, I'm gonna call this a luxury designer brand, but still someone who is just coming out with this brand. So maybe she's like riding on her reputation coattails at Celine or something, and maybe I'm super wrong and everything will be sold out. Who knows? But still, I think this is really expensive. And then let's look at the third bag, which is kind of a half of the first bag. So this is called Small Kit Kebab, and this is 3,400 euros. So if this is half the bag of the XL Cabot, then it's kind of half the price, kind of. But still, this is just like a tote bag cut in half with a price point of 3,400 euros. It's so much money. I'm a bit surprised and also a tad disappointed. Not that I would have like bought a lot of stuff from the first launch or anything, but I was really hoping like interesting pieces and from Pheobe Philo based on her time at Celine. And I do understand that she wants to differentiate that so that everyone is not thinking about, oh, Pheobe Philo from Celine. They would think that, oh, Pheobe Philo as is. But still, I don't know about the pricing. And then like interesting things that I noticed when it comes to ready to wear, there are two examples I want to talk with you about, kind of comparing to the prices of the bags. First of all, there is this dress called hand-combed embroidered dress. The price is 2,900 euros. So usually ready to wear, they can have a price tag of some sort. But the handbags are more expensive than this dress. That's one thing. I also noticed, like I would be shopping at ready to wear ever, but still a girl can get annoyed even though I would not be first in line. But there's this trench coat with the attachable scarf with 4,500 euros. And I think this price point is usual for like designer luxury trench coats from like really high-end brands. They could cost this amount of money. But still, thinking about the XL Cabot tote, 6,800 euros. This is 4,500 euros. How come the bag is so much more expensive than these like two ready-to-wear pieces? I don't understand how it is so. Maybe the bag is something special that I'm completely missing, but for me, it just doesn't make sense with the pricing. I'm really sorry. Coat's design, by the way, is pretty cool and wearable. Some of the clothing, I feel like, could be wearable, but probably not on a person like myself who just lives in sweatpants at home. So, sorry about that. I feel like we could still have a look at a few pairs of shoes that I found. So first of all, we have these boots, Jodhpur boot 100, so probably 100mm heel with these like two tags that you can probably like easily pull them on your feet. Very, very classic with a bit of like edge on them. 1,400 euros. Maybe she's a really good shoe designer and maybe these are super comfy, but it's quite expensive, I feel like. And then we have these soft square toe pumps. To be honest, like this leather looks really comfortable. They probably feel good in your foot. I don't know about the heel height or anything like that, but the leather looks really comfortable. These are 990 euros, so 1,000 euros for this quite simple pair of pumps. I feel like I'm a broken record and I'm just like repeating, but I feel like it's quite expensive coming out as a new brand. Hopefully, like, she will make it with these, but I was still a bit surprised. When I'm filming this, it's on Tuesday. This stuff came out yesterday, so on Monday, and some pieces are already sold out, so I don't know if there was like a minimum amount of stock created, just to kind of see to begin with how things moves around. So there were a few pair of sunglasses that are currently sold out and the website won't show me the price point on them. But for instance, these Peak sunglasses, I think they look really cool. Would have been interesting to know the price, but you can't get everything. There are also some jewelry pieces. I would say costume jewelry or maybe sterling silver. But before we move into something that I did actually find that looks pretty nice, let's have a look at this Dahlia brooch. 830 euros. Sure, this is big. Like, this is humongous. Maybe this is meant as like a detail, as you can see from the photos, that the model is wearing it on the shoulder or something like that. Where would you wear this? I mean, I'm asking because this is clearly not designed for a person like me, but still, I can't not wonder. I have this mum necklace, also sold out, so don't know the price point on it. It doesn't really look quiet luxury to me, or the same muted tone that has been around with her other designs on this collection. Just saying. But what I actually found really nice is this chain necklace. The silver one is sold out, but the gold plated sterling silver one is 690 euros. And first, I think this is the first item I feel like that it's priced in a way that I could see it, kind of. It's very simple, but that would look really nice on an everyday clothing, just something special. And I mean, this looks nice. Would be great to know what the sterling silver costs, but the gold plated is less than 700 euros. I will link all of these pieces that I mentioned, as well as her entire website down there, so you can go and have a look yourself. I obviously did not pick everything from her new collection or from her new brand, just the bags. Disappointment. I was looking for more options and smaller price points. Maybe it's just me, and I don't know if I would have honestly bought anything right away anyway, but it's still, I feel like maybe I had not really idolized, but pictured something based on the Celine era, which is stupid from my part, and kind of was basing my expectations on that. And now that I see her new designs and all, maybe I just have to realize that they are not for me on many levels, and that's also okay. It doesn't have to be to me, but I was a tad disappointed though. Have you yet gotten acquainted with the new website and all the items? What do you think? Am I alone thinking that it's quite expensive for what you would get? Or is it reasonable? Because there are other brands out there that I'm kind of questioning of how come this is so expensive. I don't know, should I mention any brands here? But for instance, the Row, I think the designs are beautiful, but the prices are just something that I don't understand what they are basing on. But luckily, I don't have to buy it, so who cares? Whoa, that's maybe not the best way to end a video of like, who cares? I do care, I'm interested. I don't want to talk bad about any brands, but at the same time, there should be some kind of consistency with what you get and what you pay, right? Anyway, thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.